in its infancy. Being a kid at that time.
So what's poppin', people of YouTube? Today is a very special video. We are going to be reacting to a few videos of Steel.com. We're doing a few videos. BruceSteel.com. So we're going to do a few videos of those, maybe 4 or 5, and then yeah, please enjoy.
Alright, now when I was growing up, the internet was still very much in its infancy. Being a kid at that time, I had no idea what the internet even was. What? The internet? Who the hell's the internet? It wasn't until one day I was in school in the computer lab, and I watched a kid bypass the firewall and look up cheat codes for the Sony PlayStation. Well, holy hell, after that, I was hooked. I mean, sure, it was dial-up back then, and it took 47 minutes to navigate 3 web pages, but I'll be damned, that kid unlocked Sweet Tooth on Twisted Metal 2. If that's what the internet had to offer, sign me up. So I started hoarding all those AOL trial CDs that they'd send you in the mail like some kind of maniac. I got 40,000 hours of free internet. Nothing can stop me now. But that didn't make a difference because our computer at home was old as hell. I mean, the thing was built when the fucking Flock of Seagulls were popular. Didn't have a web browser or Microsoft Paint or that sweet-ass Space Cadet pinball game that everybody blew ass at. No. It was just a fucking DOS prompt screen blinking you in the face. Nobody in my whole household knows how to use the damn thing. How do I make the fun things pop up on the screen? Oh, I don't know. What the fuck do I look like, a scientist? I'm afraid of that goddamn thing. Turn it off. So for the most part, our computer was just stuck in the corner of our dining room, basically a piece of furniture at this point. Well, damn, looks like I don't get the internet after all. But that's alright because my friend David had a computer, and unlike my Flock of Seagull piece of shit, his was made much more recently, like circa Lou Bega Mambo No. 5 time. The trumpet! And what was even better is his ass had Roller Coaster Tycoon. And back then, Roller Coaster Tycoon was bigger than Bill Clinton. Everybody in the goddamn neighborhood would go over to David's house and play Roller Coaster Tycoon. Hell, David didn't even exist to us as a person back then. We'd all be hanging out in the front yard like, hey, wanna go over to Roller Coaster Tycoon's house? Oh, you bet your ass I do. Hey, do you guys want to go jump on the trampoline or something? No, piss off. We're drowning people in the lake and shooting people off the shuttle loop. But as great as Roller Coaster Tycoon was, it was a total game changer when David's mom got dial-up internet at his house. And I remember that weekend very vividly, because that was the weekend that me and Michael stayed the night at David's house and pirated a bunch of music off the internet. As soon as David's mom went to bed, David looked at us and was like, have you guys ever heard of Napster.com? Napster.com? What the hell's that? What if I told you that we could have, in our possession, every Limp Bizkit and Weird Al Yankovic song known to man? Get the fuck out of here. Even the Nookie? Yes, even the Nookie. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe it. So our asses hop on David's blazing fast 96K modem. Holy hell, why does your computer sound like fucking R2-D2 having a stroke? Oh, that's just the sound the internet makes. What the hell is that? The Russians? Are the Russians attacking? Now, our little asses stole so much music that night, Metallica to this day is probably still looking for a kid in a Scottie Pippen jersey to serve a subpoena to. And sure, it took 45 minutes for a single song to download, but that didn't keep us from downloading like every WWF entrance music known to man. What a glorious time it was. And I wish it would have stayed that way. But things decide to get a little weird when Michael decides to log into an AOL chat room. I know what you're thinking. What's the worst that could happen with a bunch of children talking to a bunch of random strangers on the internet at 3 in the morning? Well, let me tell you. First off, Michael does what any 8-year-old would do on the internet. He tells everybody that he's a 22-year-old woman. Fuck it, why not? Let's go for it. I'm a 22-year-old big booty woman, and I'm looking for big booty bitches to talk to. Michael, what the fuck are you doing? I'm trying to talk to big booty bitches. What does it look like? I think it's safe to say that nobody was fooled in that chat room. I mean, for one, you got Michael's broken ass 2nd grade spelling. And for two, we're under David's mom's screen name. And that math sure as hell doesn't add up. Boy, this Butterfly Kisses 1964 either sucks at math or is a fucking 2nd grader. I guess I'll take my chances. So all of a sudden, we start getting instant messages left and right. David starts freaking out at this point. Dude, just turn it off. My mom's gonna kill us. No way, dude. I'm talking to big booty bitches. Look at this chick's trying to send me a picture right now. We look over, and sure as hell, there's a picture slowly loading. Y'all ready to see some big booty bitches or what? Well, finally, this picture loads. And it's safe to say it's not a big booty bitch. Instead, It's a grown-ass man licking a fucking egg beater. Ah, sick, what the hell is that? Turn it off!
Dramatization.
To this day, I have no idea who that guy was or what kind of fucking weird fetish he had with his kitchen. All I knew is that I was done with the internet for the night. Okay, that's enough of that shit. You want to go play Sony PlayStation? Yeah, let's go play Sony PlayStation. And that was the end of it. Or at least that was the end of it for me and David. Michael, on the other hand, decided to keep on exploring the wondrous wonders of the World Wide Web. Who knows what the hell that 8-year-old was exposed to that night? All I know is the next morning, we're sitting there eating toaster strudels. Michael's over there looking like he just fucking stormed the beaches of Normandy. Do you guys know if it's possible to unsee things that you've already saw? I have so many questions and so few answers. Well, imagine our surprise when David's mom gets up and she sees a bunch of pop-ups littered all over her computer screen. Boys, get your asses in here right now. Why does my computer have AIDS all of a sudden? And who Googled big booty bitches 47 times?
What?
Stu.com.
So we're going to number 2 now. Golf.
Still searching for the
Perfect anime?
Funimation's
Go
got you
to
covered
hell,
with tons of
Funimation.
genres.
Yeah, because creepy.
All right.
Here's number 2 now.
That had all the cool toys that you never had. You get all jealous, like, oh, cool, look, he's got a Nintendo 64, and I'm over here with 3 Lincoln Logs. Cool. And that kid to me was my friend David. He had pretty much everything he wanted as a kid. For example, David had a bunk bed in his room, but David was an only child. So what the hell does he need a bunk bed for? I didn't know all your stuffed animals needed a place to sleep. God forbid. He had all the cool stuff. He could top whatever you had by far. You finally got that sweet holographic Charizard Pokemon card? Well, guess what? He's got 3 of them, and they're all autographed by a real live Charizard. Suck on that. The dude had 3 Razor mini scooters. 3 of them. What do you need 3 scooters for, David? You have 2 legs on your body. You're not a goddamn millipede. You don't need multiple scooters to ride around on. But out of everything David had, the trampoline in his backyard was the best. The day he got it, all the kids in the neighborhood just marveled at it. We can bounce up to the moon on this damn thing. And boy, did we. We jumped on that thing and jumped and jumped and jumped our little asses off. We did that for like a whole 15 minutes. All right, that was fun. Now what do we do? How about we try to hurt each other? Oh yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Let's play a game called Dropkick. How do you play Dropkick? Oh, here, I'll show you. That was the name.
Just
of
like
our
you
game.
called Dropkick, kick your ass.
Dropkick. Not the most clever name, but I got the point across. And I'm going to teach you guys how to play Dropkick, all right? Rule number 1. Be a dumbass 9-year-old kid. Okay, check. We got that. We all qualify. Rule number 2. Try to injure your friends as much as possible. Only using your feet. Kick them in the teeth. Kick them in the belly. Knock the air out of them. Oh, God, I think I'm going to throw up. Do anything you can to try to hurt your best friend. You made somebody bleed? Cool, that's 1 point. You knocked a tooth out? Hey, that's 2 points. All right. Oh, look at that. They're comatose on the ground. Well, guess what? You're the champion now. You'd have kids wearing steel-toe boots. I got my baseball cleats on, ready to ruin somebody's life. Michael would be over there in his bare feet so he could move faster. That's what he always said. I have to be agile. Yeah, Michael, because God forbid your knockoff Jordans are really going to slow you down. Michael, put your goddamn shoes on for Christ's sake. You're freaking everybody out. Jesus Christ. Well, at least cut your damn toenails once in a while with your nasty Wolverine feet. God, you're disgusting. Rule number 3.
I love
don't
this game.
touch the ground. Now, chances were that at some point somebody would kick you off the trampoline. But if you touch that ground, you are out. You're done playing Dropkick for that round. Michael, you're on the ground. You're out. No, I'm not. I'm in. I can still play. Michael, your leg is broken in half, dude. Sit this one out. You lost. Sometimes you get kicked and you get lucky and be able to grab onto the chain link fence. Your back would slide down it like a cheese grater. You fall back on the trampoline. Your back's bleeding like a gunshot wound. I'm still in. I'm in, okay? Careful where you step. It's slippery. There's blood all over the place. Then you'd have kids like my buddy's little brother, Matt, who was like a whole 48 pounds at the time. His ass was so light, if he jumped up too high, a stiff breeze could carry him right over the fence. He had the hardest time playing Dropkick because there wasn't any weight classes when we played. So little Matt there, he'd have to face off against somebody like Corey, who had the physique of a middle-aged garbage man. He's got like a hot dog in one hand. Yeah, let's get it on. Corey couldn't even jump in the air. There's no way he's getting his big ass airborne. So he'd just fall on his butt, launch Matt into the stratosphere.
That's good.
Matt is disqualified. He didn't touch the ground. Yeah, well, you're not supposed to be in outer space either. He's disqualified. He's done. Rule number 4. This is the final rule of Dropkick. Don't get hit by the big rock. Now, you might be asking yourself, Big Rock? What Big Rock? Well, as if a bunch of 9-year-olds throwing their bodies around like a circus act wasn't dangerous enough, you'd put a big 16-pound garden rock on the trampoline. There you go. Now you gotta dodge this big-ass bowling ball rock while people are trying to kick you in the forehead. That sounds fun. This thing's flying through the air, landing on people's toes. You'd be looking the wrong way. Big-ass rock comes out of nowhere, breaks your pelvis.
Break your pelvis.
Totally filled with terror. He knows if he gets hit with that damn rock, he's gonna explode on impact. That's what he's gonna do. He'd have David's mom come outside and check on us. Hey, any of you guys want some lemonade? No? Nobody? Oh, you boys and your silly games. You'd have other kids from the neighborhood staring at us from a distance. Oh my God, what are they doing? Hey, you guys want to play drop kick? What's it called? Drop kick? Garden rock trampoline game? No. We'll play hide and seek or something instead. Are you sure? It's really, really fun. There's a dead kid over here. Yeah, we know. He's disqualified. Hey, you guys got any Band-Aids or some morphine?
Or some morphine? That was a good one. So we're gonna watch one more, then I'm gonna end the video here.
A trained mercenary
You have some
returns to high
morphine.
school after years of disappearance. Will he survive a schoolyard battleground?
No.
All right. Now, you remember when
Actually,
you
we're
were
gonna
a kid
watch
and you'd be sleeping
two
at
more.
night, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you start to freak out, and then you start screaming around the house for no reason? No? You didn't do that as a kid? Yeah, well, neither did my ass. But you know who did? Was my friend David. Now, I don't know what it was, but every so often, David's brain would just misfire while he was sleeping, and he'd freak out and start screaming around the house like he got shot by a rifle. I don't know if he was sleepwalking,
Like
or having
by a
nightmares,
rifle.
or
That's a
his
good
dad was
one.
in Vietnam and he was having flashbacks of Charlie in the trees. But whatever it was startling as hell if you were staying the night at his house. And I've seen him flip out on multiple occasions. Hell, the first time it happened, it was the middle of the night at his house, and I was sleeping on the bottom bunk of his bunk bed. When all of a sudden, David's ass just starts screaming in the middle of his room. What the fuck? Now, my delirious ass had to assess the situation pretty quick. And naturally, I came to the conclusion that David is possessed by the devil, and he may or may not try to kill me with his bare hands. He was in the bedroom screaming. Meanwhile, his mom's still asleep somehow, totally oblivious to the midnight mayhem that's happening. And keep in
Midnight
mind,
mayhem.
I'm 9 years old at this time. I don't know what the hell to do. It's 1999, for Christ's sake. It's not like there's a goddamn Echo Dot in the room that I can ask a question. Hey, Alexa, what are you supposed to do when your friend's possessed by the devil?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself then.
Go
What do you do in this
something.
situation? Well, I'll tell you what I did. I locked my ass in the bathroom. That's what I did. I don't know what's going on, but I sure as hell am not going to be there when he's doing that backwards crab walk down the stairs and shit. I'm peeking out of the bathroom, seeing if the coast is clear. The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ. Oh, God damn it. Eventually, his ass would calm down. His brain would reset, and he'd start acting normal again. He just had to wait it out. I come out of the bathroom like, dude, what the hell was that all about? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, sometimes I wake up and I freak the fuck out. I don't really know why I do it. You want to play Sega Genesis? So needless to say, it was a bit of a gamble staying the night at David's house. But it wasn't just his house. He'd flip out if he stayed at my house, too. We'd be in my room sleeping. All of a sudden, he shoots up out of bed like Linda Blair and shit. Oh, God damn it, not again. I'd have to, like, hug a Furby at him to buy some time, then scamper out of my room like my fucking house is on fire. I'd go downstairs where my parents are playing cards and be like, hey, my friend's possessed by the devil and he's losing his shit. Can I just play spades and drink Milwaukee's best with you guys? But out of all the times I've seen David go postal, there was one night in particular that stands out from the rest. And that was the night that David and I stayed the night at our friend Steven's house. And that night was your typical summer night. We're having a good old time eating 3D Doritos, staying up all night playing 50 turn rounds of Mario Party 2. You better not steal my star. I'll fucking hammer throw your ass out a window. I told you not to do it! God damn it! But eventually, we all pass out in the living room. I'm sleeping on the couch, still got a controller in my hand and shit. Everything is fine and dandy. But guess what time it is? That's right, time to freak the fuck out o'clock.
I love
Once
that
again,
one.
out of nowhere, David starts screaming like he's a goddamn pterodactyl. I wake up and see his ass running circles around Steven and his little brother. They're laying on the floor trying not to move or make eye contact like they're a part of a goddamn hostage standoff. Steven's mom, who apparently is a much lighter sleeper than David's mom, comes running downstairs with a baseball bat, thinking there's a goddamn Wolverine in the house or something.
Wolverine.
She finds a 9-year-old attention deficit child running amok in her house. Everybody calm down. Let the devil run its course. He will be normal in like 15 minutes. So we pin his ass on the ground like we're fucking Secret Service agents after an assassination attempt. Steve's mom ends up calling David's mom at like 6 in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to come pick up your kid. He's flipping out, and I'm about to commit a felonious assault with a goddamn baseball bat. And of course, David finally does calm down. He's all confused, doesn't know what the hell's going on. Get off of me! What the hell happened? You guys want to play Sega Genesis? You were flipping your shit. That's what happened. You were yelling and screaming all over the place like we're at a goddamn Kmart. I can't have that in this house.
A Kmart, that's a good one.
Ass crack at dawn. And that was the last time he was allowed to stay the night at Steven's house. Yeah, I almost had to pull a Ted Williams and tee off on your kid with a baseball bat. You guys should make people sign a waiver before you let his little goofy ass stay the night somewhere.
BruceDude.com.
Do the last two for now.
Scary movies. Then why did you skip my trailer?
Say
'Cause
yes
you will
to
be.
Panera's new grilled mac and cheese. Panera, live your yes.
Panera
$1
Breads.
delivery.
Alright, I was a big fan of airsoft guns when I was a kid. If you don't know what an airsoft gun is, well, it's a plastic gun that kind of bridges the gap between a Nerf gun and a semi-automatic rifle.
Oh,
Little
Jesus
plastic
Christ.
BBs, and after about a week, your whole house is littered with them. Your dad's dumping them out of the toaster. Your sister's digging them out of her ass crack. You just go around shooting a bunch of holes in all the lampshades. And I was the first kid on my block to get an airsoft gun. Brought it out to show off to everybody. They're all mesmerized. I could conquer the whole goddamn world with this thing. My buddy
Airsoft-
Dave literally took it out of my hand, and he's like, "Oh, sweet, this is sweet." David, what the fuck? It was my turn to shoot Michael in the face.
It was my
Bit
turn
of
to
a
shoot Michael in the
trendsetter, I gotta
face.
say, because like a week later, every kid on the block had an airsoft gun. They didn't have a normal airsoft gun like I did. They had this fucking battery-powered M16 tactical shit, fully automatic, get shot in the face 30 times in 4 seconds. Hold on a damn minute. Jesus, I'm using this Stone Age piece of crap. My shit looks like a Happy Meal toy compared to yours. Michael's over there. Doesn't even have an airsoft gun. He's like shooting BBs through a fucking straw like it's a blowgun. He's wearing his puffy-ass winter coat in the middle of July, his body armor. There'd always be somebody out of ammo trying to call timeout. Wait a minute, timeout! Bitch, there ain't no timeout in airsoft! Get home with a bunch of
Hello, Tom, where?
boom,
Boom, boom, boom. Get dropped, bitch.
I eventually upgraded my arsenal, threw my handgun out, purchased a big old sniper rifle. Thing's bigger than my entire body. Big ass scope on top of it, like I was gonna assassinate a public official. Sure, it didn't shoot fast like the other ones, but that thing had some power. My friends hiding behind a car and shit. I just shoot through the fucking car. First weekend I got that rifle, shot my cousin in the back. The following weekend we had a closed casket funeral for him. Now, on one particular day,
Yeah, the
we
rest of them
captured
killed him.
flag. And it's important to note at this time, they didn't put the big ass orange tips on these guns like they do nowadays. Let you know it's a fake gun. No, they just dab a bit of orange nail polish on the end of that bitch, call it a day. And that kind of makes it a little hard for your neighbors to determine if you're outside playing or if you're committing an act of domestic terrorism. Yeah, all right, 911, there's a child with a deer rifle and he's running amok in the streets. So I'm sitting there at my base, which is David's front yard. I'm peeking through my scope like I'm about to put Lyndon B. Johnson into office. And I'm on the lookout for David. Now, where's David at? Well, David has ADHD, so he's not at his base, and he's not at my base. Hell, I don't even know if he even knew he was playing at the time. Probably forgot all about it, chasing a butterfly and shit. Now, David decides to walk to one of the busiest streets in the
Oh my
city.
God, an
and wave
assault
around
rifle.
what looks to be an automatic assault rifle in the air. Well, imagine David's surprise when about 4 seconds later, a goddamn paddy wagon pulls up in front of him. Bunch of cops pile out. They got their guns drawn on this completely oblivious, attention deficit child. Now, I wasn't there. I was around the block waiting to shoot David in the teeth with my Kennedy killer. But I bet that
Kennedy
turd
killer.
in his pants
That's a good one.
was massive. Well, it didn't take him long to figure out that David's gun wasn't real. Luckily, he wasn't massacred on the street right there and then. They load his ass in the back of the wagon, like the wild animal that he is, and they pull up to the front of his house. Now, I was there for this part, and I can say for sure that the turd in my pants was massive. One cop gets out and he's like, "Put that goddamn rifle down!" So I threw it like the gun was on fire. Dave comes out of the back of the truck looking like a shitty Dennis the Menace cartoon. "The hell do you think you kids are doing?" We're just playing." "Why's that kid wearing that puffy ass coat? It's 94 degrees outside." Dave's mom comes running out like they're filming an episode of Law and Order in her front yard. Instead of getting a chance to meet Ice-T, she's got to deal with this bullshit. Now, the cops were really cool about this whole shitty situation. They gave David's mom our arsenal of plastic weapons, and they're all like, "Well, we could have murdered your kid and got away with it, but, well, we didn't, so you're welcome. Why don't you give him a wiffle ball bat or some shit to play with instead? Jesus Christ." So the moral of the story is, don't be a fucking idiot waving a weapon around in the street.
Let's watch the Halloween one, then I have to go take a shower. I have to end this video here. That's kind of funny as hell. I don't care.
Alright, now when I was a kid, I loved Halloween. You get to put on a costume, have strange men throw candy at you. What's not to love? You'd be sitting there in school, just waiting to get out of class so you could go trick-or-treating. I'm gonna eat so much candy tonight, I'm gonna be diabetic by tomorrow morning. So after school,
Turn it
all my
off.
friends would meet up at Michael's house. Michael's stepdad would be sitting there, talking shit about our costumes. What the hell are you supposed to be? Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp? No, I'm a goddamn vampire. Oh, what about your stupid friend there? What is he, some kind of cowboy pimp? No.
Cowboy pimp. That's a good one.
Savage. All of a sudden, Michael walks in all dressed up.
That's
Guys,
fucking
like my
racist.
sweet Montel Williams costume? God damn it, Michael. You've been Montel Williams the past 3 years. Get a new costume already. I'm not buying a new costume every year. What do I look like? I'm made of money? Besides, he likes being Montel Williams, don't you, Michael? Yeah, I'm a talk show host. Who wants a paternity test? So we head off to go trick-or-treating.
Fucking
My friend
racist.
Steven looks like an idiot because it's 1997, and every goddamn kid in the neighborhood was a Scream Mask that year. Now, all of us had one goal in mind, and that was to get as much candy as possible. And Michael had the best strategy for getting the most candy. We'd go up to a house, and he'd be like, trick or treat. Oh, and today's my birthday, too. Oh, well, happy birthday. You get an extra piece of candy with your cute little Steve Harvey costume. Michael, what the hell? Your birthday's in August. Yeah, so what? If you lie to people, they give you more candy. So every house we went up to, Michael would just make something up. Trick or treat. I have lupus. Ah, sick. What the fuck, lupus? Here, take an extra piece of candy. God damn it, Michael, stop telling people you have lupus. Now, I didn't lie to people because, well, I'm not a piece of shit like Michael was, but I did get extra candy when people liked my costume. Oh, sweet, look, it's Johnny Depp. I love What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Here's an extra piece of candy. But then you had some houses that only passed out nasty candy that nobody liked. You guys like Smarties? I got some Mary Janes here. Anybody want those? No, I'll just take this dog turd in your yard instead. Thanks anyways. Because nobody wants to eat that shit. It's disgusting. You're trying to trade all your nasty candy to your friends. Anybody want to trade me for this box of Good and Plenty's? Michael, I'd rather eat out of somebody's asshole than eat a box of Good and Plenty's. Oh, come on, they're not that bad. Nobody wants your goddamn Good and Plenty's, Michael. I'd rather eat stuff under the kitchen sink than any of that black licorice bullshit. But the worst house on the street was this old lady that wouldn't pass out candy at all, but instead would give kids little orange Bibles to read. Do you got any Snickers instead? Would you rather have Snickers or be saved from eternal damnation? The Snickers. Yeah, we'll take the Snickers. My soul isn't worth a damn anyways. Now, we didn't want to just walk around our broke-ass neighborhood getting Mary Janes and Bibles all night, so we walked over to the rich neighborhood, where all the good stuff's at. Holy hell, look at the size of this house. Is this where Batman lives? What the hell are you guys supposed to be? The village people? I'll be whatever the hell you want me to be if you give me candy. They give us full-size candy bars and shit. We can't believe it. We're walking away mesmerized. This is amazing. They gave me a full-size Kit Kat bar and I didn't even have to take my clothes off. We all switch our costumes around, walk back up to the house and try to get another candy bar. You guys sure seem familiar. Oh, yeah, I'm the Macho Man. Oh, and I have hepatitis too. Oh, sick. Get your hepatitis ass out of here. Finally, it's the end of the night. Our pillowcases are stuffed full. We're dragging them on the ground like we're trying to dispose of a dead body. We get back to Michael's house. His stepdad's over there half drunk. Well, goddamn, Elton John. That's a shit ton of candy you got there. Whoa, who gave you guys a full-size Kit Kat? They didn't make you guys take your shirt off for them, did they?
Oh, no, they didn't. Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Well, Michael, your hyper ass ain't eating all this candy. I'm taking half of it. Oh, what? Are you serious? Damn right I'm serious. That's the stepdad tax. 50% of your candy. Don't be a baby. I left you all the good stuff anyways.
Roasto.com.
Okay, guys. This is where I'm gonna end the video for. Actually, I want to watch some really funny. Hold up, never mind. Yeah, watch one more funny ass video. Who cares about? This game's kind of cool. But who cares about it now?
Thank you for joining us at
This is
13
funny
O'Clock
as
News.
hell.
I'm your new anchor, Dan Peterson. This just in, it appears a convict has escaped from downtown McMaterbury Prison. We have Tom O'Donnell on the scene. Tom, what do you have for us? Well, Dan, it appears a man broke out of jail. What the f*** does it look like? No, Tom. I know you're bitter about your demotion to field correspondent, but people still need to hear the news. Okay, Dan, we'll hear the news. There's a homicidal psychopath on the loose, and I'm freezing my dick off out here. Well, Tom, I guess you should have thought about that before you decided to play hide the banana with our boss's wife. Well, what can I say, Dan? Usually I play hide the banana with your wife, but she wasn't available on the count of she was too busy divorcing the f*** out of you. What was that, Tom? I didn't hear you. I was too busy not freezing my ass off outside of a county prison. Well, at least you're cozy, Dan, considering you've had more failed marriages than an episode of Jerry Springer. Well, I'm nice and comfy, Tom. Tom. Now that I've cleared out all these bottles of brandy you left behind your desk. Oh, well, I left those for you, Dan. Just like all those stains that me and your ex-wife left on your bed sheets. I'll pass on the booze, Tom. Unlike you, I don't collect DWIs like they're fucking Pokemon cards. Hang on, Dan. It appears I'm getting an update. This just in. Dan Peterson sits on the toilet and pees like a girl. Oh, so we're doing this shit again, are we? Okay, breaking news, everyone. Tom O'Donnell blew his kid's college fund money on a stripper named Tanya the Tank. This just in, Dan. Your first ex-wife was Tanya the Tank. Breaking news, everybody. Tom O'Donnell once got cut off at a Chuck E. Cheese during his kid's own birthday party. This just in, Dan. Your dick looks like a used-up tube of toothpaste. This just in, Tom. Your dick needs a dose of penicillin every morning, or else it'll fall off in the shower. That may be so, Dan, but excuse me. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to do the news. Do you know where I can find a bus stop around here? Yeah, there's one right down the road next to that preschool. Get out of here. Thank you.
Thank you.
God damn it, no, where was I? I think you were about to say something about my dick again. Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank you. That may be so, Dan, but at least my dick isn't causing me to go bankrupt from monthly alimony payments. Back to you.
13 o'clock news. Fucking funny as shit. I love that YouTuber so much. So, if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.